A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Kicks it out to Collins. That 3 off the mark. And here are the Heat. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now here is Young. Passes it to Capella. Back to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
During the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here is Lowry. Butler passes to Tucker. In close, he hits it.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Young for 3. Robinson pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They get it again.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Now Capella, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lowry drives in. Tucker finds Robinson. Sinks the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young looking it over. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Tucker. Back to Butler. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Lowry against Young. The drive by Lowry. Makes it off the glass. Lowry's got his second bucket.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Lowry against Young. It's good from long range. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Outside Robinson. There's the triple. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat leading by 3. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hunter dishes to Capella. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. The shot by Adebayo, no good. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. A nice shot by Young.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Lowry drives in. Inside. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry passes to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Tucker's got 5 now.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Butler finds Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's good. Adebayo's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Young pass to Hunter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now running, there comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Back to Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. And he drives in. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And how about Hunter getting up to flush it down?
Hunter against Lowry. There's the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Passes it to Adebayo. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 10.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry against Young. Lowry passes to Butler. With the drive and slam dunk by Butler.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's stolen by Adebayo. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Capella dishes to Collins. Pass to Hunter. For the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young for three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Lowry. Deep two from Robinson. Hunter grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And some changes here for the Heat. Hero finds Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Williams looking around. On the wing, Williams. And again, it's Atlanta. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Strus. The feed to Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Williams. Takes a 3. To the left wing. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
A nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
Oladipo against Williams. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hero's got his first points in this one. With 2 seconds left. And so it's Miami.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. For the Heat, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as an individual.
Hey.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Ellis is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Back to Hero. The shot comes out. And Atlanta will come the other way. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Here's Morris. Tries again. The kick out to Oladipo. Knocked away. On the wing, Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. Oladipo outside. Driving inside. And finished off by Oladipo.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Outside Williams. The pass to going up. Here's Hurt. Outside Williams. Here's Jang. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Oladipo outside. Down low. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Oladipo. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. On deep. Herter passes to Chang. Doesn't go that time.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. A finish. And Morris throws it down.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Right side, Williams. There's Gallinari with the 3. Pass to Chang. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Herter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Miami now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by the Hawks. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
On the wing, Morris. Over Williams. Dedmon. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 12.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Hero with it. Williams picks him up. Hero kicks to Dedmon. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Dedmon likes to play physical. He brings it to the game every night.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Capella inside. Dedmon defending. And it's Capella missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Outside Robinson. Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Dedmon sets the screen, and then he slashes to the appropriate place on the floor.
And so it's the Miami Heat sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the Hawks 5.
6'7", Hunter. Nice handles there, showing them off on that possession.
Young against Lowry. Feeds it to Tucker. Adebayo, high post. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Young against Lowry. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Butler. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Butler finds Lowry. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 16. Hunter, the pass to Young. Now, here's Hunter. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th.
And they're not creating as many open looks now as they did in the first half. They've got to get sharper at the offensive end if they hope to bounce back in this game.
Bogdanovich, and he gets it back. 2 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Hunter. Not going to go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And they double up Butler. Here's Robinson. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Kicks it out to Collins. Can they get it? And it's good on the way in.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Heat leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. He gets it in there. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Miami.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Young got the loose ball. That will be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And there's the pass to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Here's Young over Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And so Young nails them both. 41 seconds left in the game. Lowry with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Here's Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And nothing.
Thank you, Kevin.
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Back to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. Conley against Collins. 4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Right side, Bogdanovich. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Young looking around. Carries it from three-point range.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He kicks it to Mitchell. Here he goes. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
he can really fly. And you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Out to the right wing. Collins in the post. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Hunter. Shot on the wing. Can't hit that one. And it's Utah the other way. Right side, Conley. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. From past the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
And Young kicks to Collins. And the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Jazz leading by 5. Outside Conley. To the paint. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 7.
High percentage looks are easy money for Donovan Mitchell. He's got a great touch from the inside.
Capella dishes to Hunter. Here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Up the floor. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell trying to free himself. Conley's shot is off.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
The kick out to Young. Hawks passing it around. Collins passes to Young. Misses from close range. Jazz leading by 4. Pass to Conley. The rebound by Young.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Bucket is good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Mitchell against Young. Hunter on the wing. Collins passes to Capella. He nails it, and we're tied up.
This is where Clint Capella makes his bread, imposing his will in the paint.
We got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Banked in off the glass.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Misses in close. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Here's Atlanta. Young outside. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Bogdanovich, no luck. The try by Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Nice play by Donovan Mitchell. You love a guard who can take it up strong, take the bump, and still convert.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Pass to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Hunter. Stolen by O'Neal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Here's Young from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
And there's the feed to Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert against Capella. Back to Mitchell. Over Hunter. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Hawks.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Hunter no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the jam. Into the lane, and the dunk by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Young for three. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. Mitchell gets to Conley. A three ball. Hunter grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. There's the three. Here's Capella. The pass to Hunter. Lets it go with the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Outstanding timing from Capella. Knows when to get up and put it back.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. The dish to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Hunter, no one around him, hits it from three-point range. And now a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Williams from outside. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Clarkson to the middle. Here's Whiteside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
All of 7 feet, 265. Whiteside easily powers through contact. That's a great play.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. From downtown. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the point. Here's Whiteside.
That's his
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Fires the three. The kick out to Williams. Another miss by Williams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Molinari with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And stolen by Gay. And the jam by Whiteside.
Gay is a high-activity player, someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack. It's very interesting. Kevin Huerter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
Gay finds Clarkson. Drives to the hoop, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Utah. 6 to shoot. Here's Reddish, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
Just 2 to shoot. Ingles with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. Clarkson passes to Gay. Whiteside trying to break free. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Utah shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
It's hard to intimidate Whiteside because he's usually the guy on the end doing the intimidating.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Gay. Kicks to Clarkson. And the layup falls. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Molinari right side. Stolen by Gay. And he jams it with authority.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Oney. He dishes it to Gay. Clarkson on the wing. Rebound by Jang. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Nobody near Williams. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Here's Oney. Rebound by Jang. Atlanta leading by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Oney. Following the basket by Cam Reddish. Here's Gage. And they get it back. Clarkson outside. Gay left side to stop the run. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Williams. Basket good. And that's 10 points for Williams.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Misses the jumper. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Clarkson. A shot by Reddish, no good. Now Clarkson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I like the extra pass. We know Rudy's a shooter first, but he also understands what this offense requires.
The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks on top, up by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter into the three.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And here's Young. The three. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. And it's Conley penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Conley against Young. Down low. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Mitchell outside. Conley against Young. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. It's good. This game is all even.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Young up top, guarded by O'Neal. They get it again. Hunter a good look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's 7 points for DeAndre Hunter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Conley kicks to Mitchell to take the lead. And Utah another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Conley against Young. Passes to Bogdanovich. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Conley surveying the D. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell outside. Kept alive. Outside Conley. He kicks it to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Atlanta with the rebound. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Young up top, covered by Mitchell. And Trae Young gets the 3. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. To get open is Bogdanovich. The Jazz with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Mitchell outside. And they get it. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. Young against Conley. Young outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Second chance shot. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins wide open. He fires. Another three for Atlanta.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
After line for the Jazz, Bojan Bogdanovic.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And you love what Bojan Bogdanovic has done to round out his game. Worked very hard to become a complete player.
Now here is Conley. Launches it. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
After line for the Hawks.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Utah with the ball.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. You know, they need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Can't knock in the 3. Out to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Shoots over Capella. No good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Heat, manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Boy, it's always intriguing to watch this kind of chess match. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Pass to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. Robinson with it. Pass to Tucker. Outside for Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Kept alive. Adebayo. No good with a layup.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Utah.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Pass to Conley. Launches a 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Tucker. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist. You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Here's Mitchell. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Tucker, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. You know what, Butler, we saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going, so he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Conley. Here's Bogdanovic. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Conley against Lowry. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell double team. The putback, and Tucker pulls it down. Lowry against Conley. Lowry, good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Lowry brings the double team. Left side Mitchell launches it. The offensive rebound. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Butler. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Now here's Adebayo. Over Gobert. And no good, trying to use the glass. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Tucker. Butler. And the tip in on the offensive board.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
From deep, Conley. Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And still a close game as... And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real-life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Conley, pass to Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Lowry drives in. It's deflected. Here's O'Neal. Butler covering. Right side, Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Adebayo over to help. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Lowry with it. Driving to the basket. Here's Tucker. No good from outside. Utah trailing here. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Outside Robinson. Off target from outside.
You got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
The shot by Conley, no good. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's got 6. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1, but my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series. Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you, and Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Lowry against Conley. For three, Robinson. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Mitchell. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Robinson. That one off the back iron and out. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. From deep, Conley tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now just a 1-point Miami lead.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Team foul.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
The Jazz making a switch here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Clarkson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. There's the triple. That shot missing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out in front, leading by 3. Well, now, appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They ended the period holding on to a slim. That's all for now.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the 1. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Going inside. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
You combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Whiteside can't get it to go.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Hero. The 3.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession and helps out big time.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. Back to Ingles.
Heat foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Whiteside. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. This for the tie. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now here's Oladipo. Defense is right there. Pass to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Picked it. And they're running. And here's Whiteside. The kick out to Ingles. Now Whiteside. For the lead, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on Tyler Hero. And no doubt, but he's rolling. Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first personal foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Honey. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Clarkson outside. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
And another miss by Utah. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops, B.A. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Here's Honey. He's guarded by Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Oh, sweet move. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Heat have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Oladipo on the wing. Back to Dedmon. Oladipo outside. A shot to stop the drought. Morris. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Morris has got his first basket.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. And Whiteside with a block.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Oladipo. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the...
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Jazz. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Whiteside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Robinson. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
And protecting the rim has been another huge calling card in this game. Their block shots have had a big impact in this one.
Incredible balance on that take. You've got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Uses the glass on the layup. Boy, it's been a grinder back and forth all night.
7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Outside for Mitchell. From outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Now Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That free throw no good.
At the line for the Jazz, Boyan.
He hits the second from the line.
And shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. O'Neal on the wing. 6 to shoot. Gobert finds Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And that was good. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Left side Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler was too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Conley against Lowry. And Adebayo over to help. Pulls up on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
They need to rally in a big way, Grant, if they want to stage a real comeback.
NBA, they better do it soon because the window is definitely closing.
Lowry with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Robinson. Down low. Here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Second team foul.
So it's Miami now. 4-point game. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Right wing. Back to Lowry. Tipped away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Offline with a three. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. This one was in the balance right.
Thank you, Kevin.
Now he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson.
Defensive
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. And here's Young from the arc. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Here's Lowry. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Young against Lowry. From deep. Another miss by Young.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Robinson finds Butler. Back to Robinson. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young against Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor. Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Young against Lowry. In the corner, it's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. That ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Young is double. To the middle. Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Young against Lowry. And so Miami again turning it over. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Young outside. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Young against Lowry. The Trey. And Trae Young hits from deep.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Lowry kicks to Butler. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. There's the feed to Capella. On deep, Collins. Another three for Atlanta.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. On the wing. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Capella inside, guarded by Tucker. Young's shot is off.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. .32 seconds left in the first. Over to the wing. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Robinson goes in, and the dunk by Robinson.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next shot. Passes it to Adebayo. He kicks to Tucker. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
Quick reflexes pay off for Butler. He gets the shot up before the defense can react.
And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center position. And here's Lowry. To the wing right side. Here's Adebayo. That ball's nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Lowry passes to Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And Coach Spolstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
The Heat leading by 6. Down low, here's Tucker, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Young passes to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. Young against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Tucker. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young looking around. Now the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Hunter, no one around him. Here's Capella, and Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
The Heat leading by 6. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Young, here we go. And Adebayo sends it back. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Young against Lowry. Left side Butler. Outside for Robinson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his point.
And so Young nails them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Back to Lowry from the arc. Hunter grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Hawks again can't hit.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Butler. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 8.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Butler. Here we go, one-on-one. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Hunter on the wing. Young with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And so it's Miami in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have an 8-point lead. And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami? And that'll do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Cruz in at the 3. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes things get chippy. As a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Reddish with the slam.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Oladipo taking his time here. That's to Strus. Morris inside. Gallinari on him. Morris with the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Reddish kicks to Williams. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Hero. Oladipo picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Dedmon inside. Chang defending. Dedmon's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Williams. Over Oladipo. And that one goes long. The Heat leading by 9. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
From deep, Williams. Miami grabs the miss. Here's the pass to Hero. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Chang, and finished off by Chang.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. Hero kicks to Dedmon. Heat moving the ball around. Strus passes to Morris. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Off target at the rim. Miami leading by 9. Oladipo left side. Over to the left wing. Morris outside. Now Oladipo. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 4. There's Dedmon. The shot is good off the backboard. Dedmon's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Way to attack the interior. Dedmon really understands what the team needs from him.
The kick out to Williams. Shoots the 3. Misses from short range. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have got... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Robinson dishes to Tucker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Young. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The Hawks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The Heat leading by 8. To the inside. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Trae Young. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. Takes the 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lowry against Young. Here's the 3. Got a piece of it. Capella with the bucket.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by the Heat. Robinson finds Lowry. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Young against Lowry. Young drives in. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Tucker, the pass to Butler. Back to Tucker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Releases. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young is double. From deep, Collins, and the 3 ball is good.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Miami with the ball. outside Lowry. Passes it to Butler. To the paint. Adebayo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Bogdanovich wide open. Another three for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 9. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And that one good.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Kicks it to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Clock at 6. Back to Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. Tucker can't get it to go.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Launches a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Keith, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
And we've got...
Thanks, Brian.
Well, they're poised to compete in the East for a long time, Allie. Good reporting there. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Here we go. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. And Conley grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Conley against Young. Pass to Mitchell. That three's off the mark. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Shot clock at 6. Capella.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Good D by Gobert. Conley goes in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Young. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The shot, no good. Young with the defensive effort. That's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Young against Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Outside Mitchell. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Pass to Collins. Inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Mitchell. Here's Conley. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Young against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovic. Capella, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Conley with the ball. And it's Young picking him up. Capella with a rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovic. Capella with it. Defended by Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Young after the basket by Utah. O'Neal pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Mitchell double team. Back to Gobert. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees and pick and roll.
Outside Young. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Collins at the 4 with Capella in center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Outside Mitchell. Well, coaching styles vary around the league doors. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number 1, can you motivate players? Number 2, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Capella in the high post. Pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, BA, I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Capella inside. Defended by Gobert.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And there's the rejection. Here's Mitchell. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Guys, it's been great hustle defense throughout 2 quarters of play, contesting everything and racking up the block shots as well.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Ooh, poked away. The Hawks trailing. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Conley. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:51 left to play in the half.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Checked by Mitchell. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Young. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Fires for three. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 7.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Hunter on the wing.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Side out.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Jazz ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the second. Outside Mitchell. Out left to the wing. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Shooting for Utah.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich may be one of the most underrated players in this league. This guy understands his role and plays it well.
Outside Young. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points, 2 assists. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you...
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. The kick out to Young. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. For the Jazz.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Herter with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Outside for Gallinari. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
And it's Williams off the drive.
Now, there's a level of aggression and craftiness when you're trying to defend Lou Williams. Draws contact. Nicely done, Lou.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Honey. Williams defending. Gay attacking, and it's rejected.
Oh, the 7'3" wingspan erases that shot. Nice by Gordy Zhang.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Gay finds Clarkson. The kick out to Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal. Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
To the inside. Here's Zhang, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. The kick out to Ingles. Clock at 4. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Ingles.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
Here's Zhang. Soft touch off the glass. Zhang's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Whiteside. 1:41 left in the third. The kick out to Gay. Sinks that one from the post. Gay's got his second basket.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Now Williams. Outside Gallinari. From behind the arc. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5.
You've got to respect the range of Lou Williams. This guy is a threat to score from anywhere.
And Clarkson, here we go. A rebound by the Hawks. There's the drive. And they take the lead. He has 7.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Oni. The shot won't fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Zhang. And he's going to the left. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A line change here for Utah.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Pass to Zhang. For 3, Collins. No good that time. The 3 from Mitchell. Off target with the shot. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Hawks on top, leading by a point. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Conley against Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. And it's all knotted up.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
Young with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Bogdanovich from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Hunter. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Conley. 3-pointer. Outside Mitchell. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collins. The kick to Hunter. The 3 is up. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Bogdanovich down low. Collins there. Bogdanovich no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Hunter. Here's Collins. Capella with it. Back to Hunter. Now Capella. The kick out to Young. Drains the triple. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The Jazz with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They keep piling on the assists, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
And what a superb performance behind the arc for them. They have been killing it from 3-point range.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
And they gutted out this win. Didn't look like their night at certain moments, but they overcame every obstacle, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., just an incredible comeback. Toughness in the face of adversity. You love to see that level of commitment to winning.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Trae Young.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. For three, O'Neal. The shot misses, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Bogdanovich from long range, and Conley grabs the miss. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And B.A. can't afford to keep coming up empty.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Conley, no good. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
For three, Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 15.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Pass to Robinson. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Offensive rebound. Outside Butler. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The night is getting long for anybody guarding Jimmy Butler now. With his shot on target, he's going to open up a lot more of his offense.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 5 minutes.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry. Cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Gobert. It's Adebayo with the rebound. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
For 3, Mitchell. No good. Shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. Adebayo drives in. And it's in there.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Now Conley. He has 5. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Robinson. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell right side. Jazz passing it around. Conley with the 3. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Gobert. Can't hit from in close. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Miami leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Right wing. Outside Robinson.
2 minutes remaining.
Gobert against Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the block. Conley left side. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Robinson goes in. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Trains the 3-pointer.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Mitchell against Robinson. Passes it to Conley. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Conley's got 8 points.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Lowry drawing the double team. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. 11 points in the game. Conley against Lowry. The pass to Robinson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And here's Conley outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Robinson dishes to Tucker. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Miami with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside for Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Conley with it. 14 points for him. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Back to Gobert. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Jazz out in front as they end the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside Conley. Mitchell left side. The putback. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Robinson on the wing. Inside while they're passing to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Butler finds Robinson. The Heat need to get a shot off. Misses the 3. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. 3-pointer. Doesn't go for him. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Adebayo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
The Jazz have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Mitchell outside. The 3. Here's O'Neal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
For Utah, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's Lowry. Rebound, Utah.
Miami foul.
Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's his second personal foul.
Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 7.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. To the inside. The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to the wing. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Again, the Jazz score.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Right side Lowry. Robinson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The second chance effort. Back to Butler. The dish to Robinson. Goes back up. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Butler.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out and goes in and rips it down.
Conley against Lowry. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Here's Oney. Kicks to Ingles. Pass to Whiteside. Nice move. He lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. The first half went really well for Mike Conley. He had 14 points and 1 assist. And that'll about do it as
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Markieff Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Drews in at the 3 slot. Hero passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Out to the right wing. Clarkson dishes to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Jazz passing it around. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim, such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
And it's close, but didn't get on balance quick enough.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Got to play defense for more than the first pass. That time Clarkson stays with the possession. That helps out big time.
Down low. Here's Gay. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead. Here's Oladipo. The pass to Hero. This one for three. Drills it from outside. Hero's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Clarkson taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Miami's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. The feed to Morris. Back to Oladipo. Driving the lane. Another shot. Morris kicks to Oladipo. There's Hero with the 3. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Hero with it. It's stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Clarkson. And no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Strus. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. He kicks it to Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Here's Strus. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. And no good that time. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Dedmon. Ingles with the rebound. Yes, that goes in.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Clarkson passes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Whiteside. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Passes to Strus. Kicks it to Dedmon. Hero on the wing. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Dedmon trying to break free. Morris, no good. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Gay. Feeds it to Clarkson. No good with the layup. Tie game in Utah. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley's shot is off. The Heat leading by 3. Butler goes in. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Conley with the 3. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Right side Robinson jacks up a 3. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Back to Butler. To the middle. Adebayo passes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry for 3. Unable to get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Outside Conley. To the right side. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Butler dishes to Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Mitchell outside. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tucker finds Robinson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Poked away. Butler with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Jazz trail by 3. Mitchell outside. Dishes it to Gobert. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Now, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Conley against Lowry. 5 to shoot to end the drought. And Adebayo with the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 3.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Robinson kicks to Butt. Out left to the wing. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Over Mitchell. Adebayo with the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Miami lead.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
We've got 1:18 left in the 4th. And it's Mitchell missing. The Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And that one, good. Lowry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
They get the rebound. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
And the pass to Butler. Now Adebayo. Back to Butler. Right side Lowry. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. A D by Bogdanovich. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Mitchell finds Gobert. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation. Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Sees the alley-oop, and so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.